welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. What are you grateful for? What are you feeling so much gratitude for? I have some mind-blowing stories to share with you that I am trying to integrate, that I am dazzled by, that I am so grateful for. So I wanted to share this day of gratitude with you and talk to you about 2025 and talk to you about the frequency, the currency of energy that I've been accessing. So the other day, I guess it was like 2 weeks ago now, I go on multidimensional journeys all the time. We use the power of our imagination and we travel, right? We travel to wherever we want to travel to. Well, we happened to be brought to an underwater city, and my friend was seeing the dolphins and whales, and they could actually, in the city, it had like glass walls, this room that we were in, and it had like these glass walls, and somehow the whales could just like swim through the walls and they would be in the room with us, and then when they would want to leave, they would just swim through the glass walls again, and we could see where they were going, or like what direction they were headed into. It was just fascinating, and I telepathically got the message that the Syrians have a lot of information to share, which is great. You know, I identify as oneness. I believe we are all one, so I identify with all the star friends. But in general, usually my more familiar or go-to star friends that I communicate with are more the Pleiadians and the Lyrans and the Greys. You know, I love those Greys. So, I'm like, okay, and I'm telling my girlfriend, I'm like, oh, the Syrians, like, there's a lot of energy. There's like a lot of downloads or information for us. So, okay, like, just data, no big deal. So then we're just asking open-ended questions, which is a normal thing for us to do. We call in parallel realities. We call in our highest self, our favorite timeline. And so my girlfriend just asked the question, who are we in 2025? Right? A very open-minded, familiar question, right? We ask those kind of questions. The question was very normal. But something instantly transformed, something instantly changed. It was the biggest, most intense, most dramatic, instant emotional manifestation I have ever experienced. Like, there's not words to describe what happened in my body when she said that. And so I just started screaming like uncontrollably. That was the best question anyone's ever asked. That was the best question you've ever asked. That was the best question in the history of forever. Like, that was the best, because I was just altered. And what I accessed was an emotional feeling. And you know, like, if you know me, you know I access joy very easily. I'm playful, I'm happy. Accessing feel-good emotions is common. It's my normal set point. But this state, what I experienced, what I embodied in every cell of my being, was a state of something I have never felt, and it was just pure lightness. Like, it was so light, like it was so easy, it was effortless. It was like I was so high and altered. These words do not capture the energy of what my body experienced. And it was just amazing. And I looked around, and in that state, I tried to find a heavy thought. I tried to find like a dense, heavy something, and nothing. It was nowhere. It was impossible. It was impossible to find a dense or heavy thought. It just didn't exist. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is amazing. It was transformative. And what it has given me, I feel we got to access, I got to embody a sneak peek of what's to come. Right? And because our multidimensional selves already know all of this, right? We agreed to the game of separation. We agreed to the deep, dense polarity on this planet. We agreed to the 164 crayons in the crayon box, all of the different emotions, and a lot of those different emotions that we wanted to experience are heavy, they are dense, they are painful, they are challenging to hold in the body. But who we really are, like our multidimensional self, it's light, it's knowing, it's clarity, it's alignment, it's certainty, it's complete security, confidence that you are one and connected to all that is. Like, and so to get to have that embodied experience of accessing that state of being again during that journey, like there's no words. And it's so exciting. I don't know if I've ever shared with you, but I have memory of being a Lemurian teacher, and I was teaching beings how to get dense, right? Because we are light. When you're light, when you know who you really are, when you know your story, when you know you're an aspect of God, you're a piece of all that is, like, to be heavy is like impossible. Well, years ago, maybe in 2012, I had a memory of being a teacher trying to teach light beings how to be heavy, how to hold heavy thoughts so we could stay in physical forms. Because our natural state was light, literally light, like we popped back into our light being bodies. And if we wanted to hold like the dense body, the physical material body, like we had to, like it was a skill to learn how to become dense, to be materialized, to stay in this denser form of a human body. So that was like a long time ago, right? 2011, 2012. So it's just like fascinating that 2025, like, right? Like it's here. And then a few weeks or a few days after that journey, the Congress happened. And I don't know if you saw this, but these 4 gentlemen are asking Congress to unseal documents. There are documents that prevent the public from being aware of our star family. They didn't call it star family in the meeting. They call it unidentified flying objects or something. And these gentlemen, right, like they weren't talking about star friends, but they were just talking about their job. And one of them said that there's proof and evidence that huge orbs go into, he said, in North America, the Pacific Ocean, huge orbs go into the ocean, and huge orbs come out of the ocean. So they are publicly saying, like, our star brothers and sisters, our family, like there's underground bases. There's underground bases in the Pacific Ocean. Oh, what's that? What's that right out there? Oh yeah, the Pacific Ocean. What? And then you remember when Bashar said that the one of the things our star family is going to do to help acclimate the humans is they're going to hover above the oceans? What? You know, like the coincidence, the synchronous, the destiny of my life. That's what it feels like, the destiny of my life. Like I keep acting on my highest excitement, and things are just unfolding so magical. I have so much hope. I have so much enthusiasm. I have so much gratitude. I'm so grateful to Mother Earth. Like she's really helping, supporting, opening me up to a level, a layer that I have not yet been able to open up to in this human incarnation. So I am filled with gratitude. I am filled with gratitude for this day. I hope your day is special. I hope you have gratitude. Feel the connection, the alignment. We are one. We are one. We are one.